Hi everybody, my name is Julie and I'm the Academic Director of Mentor Language Institute. Today I'm going to talk about the academic programs offered at Mentor Language Institute. The first program I'll talk about is the Vacation ESL program. It meets 15.8 hours per week and it's for non-F1 students. That is ESTA, B1, or B2 visa holders. It meets Monday to Thursday for 3.95 hours per day, and we offer a Friday elective class for 2 hours totally complimentary. So what is the Vacation ESL program? It focuses on how to effectively communicate in English. It's helpful in strengthening students' 4 skills: writing, listening, speaking, and reading. It's the most popular program at MLI for this reason, and it's divided into 8 levels. Students can improve their English skills in a class that matches their English proficiency. On the right-hand side, you can see all the different levels that we offer at MLI. It starts with Beginner 1, then Beginner 2, Intermediate 1, Intermediate 2, High Intermediate 1, High Intermediate 2, and Advanced 1 and 2. We also offer an ESL program 18 hours a week for F1 students. It meets Monday to Thursday for 4.5 hours per day. We also offer the free 2-hour elective class every Friday for these students as well. And this program is the same as the Vacation ESL program in that it focuses on the 4 skills that students need to communicate effectively: writing, listening, speaking, and reading. We also have those 8 levels. You can see them on the right, just like we had for Vacation English. So what is the difference between Vacation ESL and regular ESL? So for Vacation ESL program, that's for ESTA students. They study 16 hours a week. In the chart here, you can see in dark blue, these are the mandatory classes for ESTA students. On Monday, the first hour and the 4th hour in orange, they say tests. These hours are for ESL F1 students. Okay, this is when they take the test. A student under ESTA or Vacation ESL does not need to attend these hours. They do not need to take the test. However, they can attend the classes and they can take the test if they wish. This test score won't reflect on their grades nor on their attendance. It's up to the ESTA student whether or not they want to join these classes on Monday, okay? Totally optional. For ESL F1 students, they must take the test on Monday. And you see Friday elective, like I mentioned before, this is totally complimentary. It's free for both vacation and regular ESL students. Okay, so we have a few different options in terms of how much or how little students may study. So for those who want to take classes of minimum hours, they can do the Vacation ESL program Monday to Thursday. That's the ESL classes, 15.8 hours a week. These students who want to study the minimum amount will not attend the test hours on Monday, and they will not take the Friday elective class. Now, for those who don't want to take the elective class but do want to take the test, they can do that. So they will join the Vacation ESL program Monday to Thursday and the test hours, equaling a total of 18 hours per week. Now, the third option is for students who want to study the most. The maximum is 20 hours a week. That includes the Vacation ESL program plus 2 hours of tests on Monday and the Friday elective class for a total of 20 hours a week. So for the Vacation ESL students, they really have 3 options in terms of how much or how little they want to study. Okay, so another program we offer is ESL plus CMAR. This is a really great program that combines the ESL course I just discussed with CMAR, which is conversation management and accent reduction. In this program, we enhance pronunciation skills and work on accent. The program focuses on students correctly pronouncing the main consonants and vowels in English. Listening to correct pronunciation repeatedly also leads to improved listening skills, which is so important. Students might learn something like the difference between the R sound and the L sound. R and L. That's just an example of a consonant sound that you might practice in a CMAR class. So the CMAR class is Monday to Thursday for 1 hour, and it meets right after the ESL hours. So it's a nice kind of combination where students can study in the morning, have a little break, and then jump into the CMAR for an additional hour before they finish the day. All right, we have a wonderful test prep program at MLI. The TOEFL preparation program is 18 hours a week, and we have it at both the Westwood and the Hollywood campus in the morning and in the evening. The program concentrates on test strategies and improves all 4 skills: writing, listening, speaking, and reading, all to help students get a higher score on the internet-based test, IBT. The students in the TOEFL preparation program also take a test every 4 weeks. So this test tells them, how are you doing? Are you improving? What score can you expect to get when you take the actual TOEFL IBT test? Take a look, please, at the chart here. These show the TOEFL score increases at MLI. Now, depending on what the starting score is, you can see the improvement increase the longer that a student is in our course. So everyone is improving their test scores the longer they stay in our TOEFL test prep class. So great results there. We also have an IELTS preparation program that meets 18 hours a week. It takes place in the Westwood campus in the morning, Monday to Thursday, 4.5 hours per day. The program consists of 4 parts: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. In this class, students learn skills and strategies for achieving high scores in each section of the test. IELTS is said to be relatively easier than the TOEFL. It's a perfect program for students who find the TOEFL test and class too difficult. We also offer a conversation program. It meets 18 hours a week, and the program consists of 3 classes: pronunciation, idioms, and discussion. Pronunciation, or CMAR, focuses on those everyday practical communication skills in order to speak with confidence. So working on pronunciation and conversation. The idioms class focuses on those idioms commonly used in everyday conversation, with an emphasis on using those idioms correctly. We also focus on slang and special expressions that are used in America. And finally, the discussion class immerses students in different real-life situations in which they must communicate effectively. So a lot of role play and practice with discussion and fluency skills. There are 2 levels of conversation. There's intermediate and there is advanced. The intermediate level is intended for students who wish to focus on their ability to converse in the English language on an everyday basis, more basic communication skills. The advanced level is intended for students who wish to reinforce and strengthen everyday English skills and converse successfully in the English language. So they already have the foundational skills, and the advanced class is really about fine-tuning those skills. Our Life Skills English program meets 18 hours a week, and it consists of 3 sections: life skills, idioms, and discussion. The class focuses on improving workplace skills, career readiness, and 21st century challenges. Students will develop transferable academic and workplace skills. The intermediate level presents and reinforces everyday English skills, as opposed to the more academic English in the ESL program. And students get exposure to English usage found in diverse workplace settings. The advanced level is intended for students who wish to focus on advanced career readiness, including negotiation, asking for advice, enhancing job-seeking skills, making small talk, giving constructive criticism, problem solving, and making a good first impression. Now let's discuss our Business English plus TOEIC program. That means 18 hours per week. And the business program challenges students to learn and use English in a workplace environment. They will use graphs, charts, PowerPoint presentations, projectors. They will work on presenting different business plans and analyzing and describing different company structures and cultures. They work in groups, in pairs, and individually to hone those skills. Students will also work on things such as interview skills, marketing themselves, creating portfolios, and fine-tuning their resumes. Other important topics covered in the business class is negotiating a salary and other business-related topics like this. The TOEIC preparation portion of the program has a unique system that covers the different parts of the TOEIC test. Students have a practice test every 4 weeks to get an idea of their TOEIC score and see where they need to improve. The class uses authentic TOEIC questions in listening, grammar, vocabulary, and reading. And students participate in simulated test situations and review each test question by question. So students get real practice on a TOEIC test. They know what to expect and where to focus their efforts in improving. The program is really designed to help students achieve the best score possible in the fastest time possible. We know your time is valuable, and we do everything in our power to make the program as effective and efficient as we can. The exam is out of 990 total, 495 on listening and 495 on reading. I taught the TOEIC course for many years at MLI, and it was really great to see how quickly students were able to improve, especially their listening scores. You would see in just a matter of weeks that the numbers would jump. So let's take a little look at that. Here you can see the TOEIC score increases at MLI that I was just referring to. And you'll notice that after just 4 weeks, the numbers can jump from 400 to 460, from 550 to 630, from 650 to 710. The improvement happens really fast, and the longer that the student studies in our courses, the better their scores are, and the better they are over time. So here is our MLI class schedule. As you can see, all of the programs that I've talked about are represented here. We have lots of different options for students to study in the morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever works best for them. This is one of my favorite things about MLI. It's our mutual recognition program. We have many students that come to Los Angeles because they want to work on their English foundation and strengthen their English skills in order to then go on to study at college. And we at MLI help students with this process. So when a student joins the ESL program and they graduate from our high intermediate level, they are eligible to apply to all the schools you see at the bottom of the screen here. And they can do that without taking the TOEFL or the IELTS test. Okay, so this is really a wonderful opportunity that many of our students participate in. I would say that Santa Monica College is the most popular college that our students transfer to, and they really have given us such great feedback about their experience starting with MLI, growing, getting their foundation, and then being able to further their academic and personal growth. Okay, we also have partnerships with universities, 4-year schools, and master programs. So let's talk about that, university agreements. Students who finish Mentor Language Institute's advanced level classes can apply to these bachelor degree and master degree programs without TOEFL or IELTS upon completion of the university's approved language exam and meeting their academic qualifications. So the universities that you see represented below are schools that our MLI students are able to transfer to once they finish the advanced program at MLI. Oftentimes, though, they will need to take a language test and maybe meet some other academic qualifications of that specific university. So not only do we have partnerships with two-year colleges in the California area, but we also have many partnerships with universities all over the nation. So many options are there for MLI students once they graduate from our program. Okay, so now let's get talking about the fun stuff. MLI's activities, learn the language and live the dream. So students come to America not just to learn English, but also to enjoy LA and America. And so we want to help our students really fulfill that dream. And we provide weekly Friday activities for students to join. These are our main activities every Friday. And it's the perfect occasion for them to make new friends, to practice their English, and spend some unforgettable days exploring Los Angeles and surrounding areas. Disneyland, Six Flags, we even have weekends in Las Vegas and Grand Canyon. These trips are super popular, super fun. It's a great way for students to make lifelong memories. We also have seasonal events. Students get to enjoy regular school parties outside and on campus. We have end of term parties every 3 months and ceremonies, graduation ceremonies and those parties. We have an annual beach party that is awesome in Santa Monica. It's a really great occasion for everyone to just celebrate their achievement and their progress. We also have barbecue parties. You can see in the upper right our Halloween party. Everyone dresses up in costume. We have a pumpkin carving. Below that, you can check out a photo of Thanksgiving. We have a big Thanksgiving dinner with turkey every year at MLI. It's so much fun. And yeah, a big part of coming to America is to experience the traditions, the holidays, and the culture. So we make sure that our students get all of the American experience when they come to our school. We also offer weekday activities. So Los Angeles is such an amazing place. There's so much culture, amazing food, so good. There's tons of sporting events that are, world renowned. And of course, we're the center of the entertainment industry. So there's a lot to explore and a lot to experience. Teachers often lead field trips, both in class and out of class. They might go to a local museum, theaters, sports arenas, and students really have a great time hanging out together, not just in class, but also outside of class. So, because LA is so big and there's so much to offer, we really help our students take advantage of those opportunities. So some things that our teachers have taken students to do is watch an NBA game or a Major League Baseball game, take a tour of a museum like LACMA, Hammer, the Getty Museum, one of my favorites, a tour of the Cal Science Center, taking hikes at Runyon Canyon, going to the Hollywood sign, checking out Griffith Park and the observatory, UCLA tour. I could go on and on. There is really so much to see and do in LA. I think it's such a great place, and students really love to come because it's nonstop action and fun. So that's it for now. I hope this was helpful and hope to see you all soon in California at MLI.